Hello scrapbooking friends, and thank you for joining me for another process video. So today we are celebrating our lovely scrapbooking friend Mel Walkden over in Australia. She is Mel W Scrapping on YouTube, and we are celebrating her 500 subscribers on her YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure she's gone above that now, because you know it was a little while ago that she hit 500, but of course we have to plan these things to a little bit ahead. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she's gone over 500. She's got an amazing YouTube channel. She's such an inspiration. Yeah, she's so kind, and she does amazing scrapbooking. So what we're going to do is either scrap lift Mel or scrap lift a person who has perhaps encouraged you to do something in life that maybe you thought you couldn't do, or you know, you just needed that little bit of a boost or encouragement. So what I'm doing is I'm scrap lifting Mel. I'm not scraplifting any particular layout. I've had a look through her layouts, and what I thought I'd do is do a layout that's similar to the style that I think Mel likes to do. So she likes to do layouts that have got kind of like a header and a footer piece, and she likes torn edges. She likes sometimes to put a photo across the page like I do. So what I'll do is I'll pop at the end of the video or the beginning, I'll pop up some pictures of 2 or 3 layouts that I've been inspired by, that I am using to scrap lift Mel. She also encouraged us to use mixed media. I don't use an awful lot of mixed media, but I may have a go at using this Dylusions ink spray in mocha. Is it mocha? No, melted chocolate. So I may add a little bit of that for Mel. Yeah, so like I say, sort of a header and a footer type layout with torn edges, and I'm using a couple of quite large photos here. And yeah, let's get going. So I've got Simple Stories foam alphas in Colour Vibe in yellow, and these little yellow pieces came from that set as well. I've just stamped India using Ellie's Studio stamp set onto this little scrap piece that I've made a little fishtail banner out of. I've got this little cut apart piece here that I might use for journaling. So the paper, this paper here that I'm using is from that Craft Sensations Let's Get Cozy paper pad that I've been using for my donkey layouts, as is this cut apart piece as well. That came from one of the sheets. And then this blue paper here is Photoplay Solids plus blue. Yeah, and solids plus yellow. So yeah, I'm not sure how that works. So I think it's solids plus yellow, because I'm using the plain side, and the other side is that got this kind of little yellow pattern to it. Ordinarily I wouldn't use a pattern paper for a background like this. I would use plain textured cardstock, but I didn't have anything in this colour, and when I flicked through my pattern papers I found this pattern paper in colour, in the colour that I wanted to use, so that's why I've used it. But yeah, ordinarily I would use a piece of textured cardstock for that. So what I've done is I've torn a couple of pieces from the 12 by 12 sheet. I've actually adhered those to the page because I find it quite difficult to do, and I'm sure you don't want to watch me struggling. I use my tea ruler, and then I tore a couple of extra pattern papers just from my scraps. I don't know where they came from, they're just scraps, as with this piece here came from my scraps. And so what I've done is just torn a couple of pieces in the red and the green, and I've stamped the date actually there. So in the photo the green is kind of striking, isn't it? That's the main colour. But I thought I'd add a little bit of green, and I'd focus on the blue, and then the brown of the colour in the donkey, and then yellow is the collar. The girl donkeys always wear collars. The girl donkeys wear yellow collars, and the boy donkeys wear blue collars. No, red collars. The actual colouring, the icon or the logo sort of colouring is blue for the donkeys actually. Anyway, I'm getting there slowly. So and then I've got my red headscarf on that I thought I'd add a little bit of red for. So this is India donkey. She's such a lovely donkey. She's in the girls herd, so I've got a herd of donkeys that are just all girls, sort of, you know, youngish donkeys, and then we've got a herd of sort of youngish boy donkeys as well. So this is India. I'd never groomed India before, and she was an absolute dream to groom. And I think when she first came to the sanctuary she probably wasn't so easy to handle, but she's improved greatly, and she just really stood still for me. When I stopped grooming her, she did nudge me a little bit. I'm sure I took a video of her, so I'll pop it at the end of this video, you know, at the end of this video for you to have a look at. Yeah, lovely donkey, very easy to groom, lovely smooth coat. So yeah, I really enjoyed grooming her that day. So that's what I'm documenting. So I've already stuck this piece down, so I thought I'd stick these other pieces down with you. do a little bit of the paper piecing with you. Mel's good at paper piecing too, so that's another reason why I thought I'd do it. Sorry if I nudged the camera a bit there. I'm very, very not good at, you know, placing paper down in a specific way, but I thought I'd, you know, have a go. Just randomly tore this paper. Doesn't help actually that my craft mat is blue. Doesn't help with seeing what I'm doing. Yeah, sorry, I do keep nudging that. I should probably have just done it off camera. Okay, so that's those down. I'll glue them a little, perhaps add a little bit of glue there. I was going to say I'll glue them later, but I think I'll just add a extra little bit of adhesive there to that bit there, and maybe do the rest later. So yeah, what you see is what you get. It's yeah, simple header and footer layout, which is what I really love to do. 2 photos. I know some people struggle with different orientations of photos on layouts. I don't. I just find a way to use them, and I was grateful for these photos. My volunteer colleague took these photos of me, so you know, as a scrapbooker, you take what you can get, don't you? So I'm not going to start putting in requests for, you know, designer photo shoots or anything. Right, I think I will pop that under there actually, and then yeah, slight angle just there for a little bit of writing, and then oh yeah, that's got glue on it already, hasn't it? And then maybe pop this one at a slight angle there. I know Mel likes to do her photos at angles as well, so that's another reason for that. Do I want that to go? I don't need, there's not an awful lot of writing to do, so I'm just going to say about how easy it was to Groom India. It would be nice though, wouldn't it, to have the full journaling piece. Line it up against the dots on that paper. That's going to be a little bit tricky to write on. Actually, I'm looking at that now and I don't like it, so I'm putting it up and I'm going to do it straight. Yeah. There's a larger gap here, but I could add a little bit of embellishment there, couldn't I? I do like the idea of having the extra writing space there, even though I've not got a lot to say. But even so, it's nice, isn't it? Especially as my writing is quite large too. So I'm thinking the title's going to go here. And then I've got this little piece here that I'm going to pop at the top there. When I was doing it, when I was stamping it, I wasn't thinking about leaving extra space before the eye to staple it. But actually, I think I want to do that now. So I'll just grab my stapler, my Tim Holtz stapler. Just add a little staple to that there. Yeah, because it will ensure that that stays in place, and also it's you know, added interest. I do like added interest on my layouts. So they're really pleased with that. I like the colours and everything as well. Let's get the title down. It's just going to go here. These foam alphas from Simple Stories, still got plenty of them left. I bought quite a few different colours 3 years ago, and yeah, still working my way through them. And of course it helps that Groom has not got any E's in it, because they're, you know, the ones that we use a lot of, aren't they? Even I as well. So yeah, it's got 2 vowels in, but the lesser used vowels. Another title. I think I had 2 packs of yellow actually, but I've eaten obviously into both packs as time's gone by. There, Groom. Perfect. Now then, I picked out these little pieces that came with the alpha set, because I thought that they could add, you know, just be like a simple embellishment. I haven't actually got embellishments on here, have I? I haven't picked any wooden embellishments or anything from my stash, but I thought these would be quite striking. Now I've got 9 altogether, so that's I was thinking about something here, wasn't I, because of that gap. Be nice. Of course I could use like enamel dots and sequins and things. Like that, I think. Now then, maybe here I could just pop some here. This little recess there. And then I'm thinking over here now, so yeah, on the brown. There, simple embellishment that came with the alphas. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. Looks really nice. Other than the writing, I think this layout is pretty much finished. I'm going to use my Energel pen in brown for the writing here, and I think I will add a little bit of this splatter. I'm going to add it here at the top left of the page. Just a little bit, not too much, light splattering. Then I think I'll probably add a little bit down here at the bottom on this torn paper down here. I'm not going to get too much on the journaling piece because I need to do the journaling. If I want to add a little bit more after that, then I may do that. But at the moment, I think I'm going to leave that as it is. Empty corner there. I think I'm okay with that. And yeah, I think this layout might be finished. So I added a little bit of writing there just to say that I groomed India. Lots of torn edges. Using up scraps, of course, and alphas from my stash, and a little bit of ink splatter in mixed media for Mel. So congratulations to Mel on reaching 500 subscribers on YouTube, which is quite an achievement. It really is. And as I say, I'm pretty sure she's gone above that now. It's lovely to celebrate with her. It's a Instagram and YouTube hop, so you'll find layouts on YouTube for the people who do videos, and also, you know, the other people may do both or may just do Instagram. So if you look out for Mel W Scrapping, and what I'll do is any links that I've got I'll pop below for you to follow through to those places. So yeah, once again, thanks for joining me. Stay safe, take care, and I shall see you next time.